A realistic full day of eating for you guys for today's YouTube video. 3,000 calories on that summer cut for that road to a photo shoot. Episode 2, let's get it away. On the water squat. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that is meal number 1 on the table right there. Looks absolutely fantastic. So, what is it? Some oats, okay? 150 grams of oats, about 100 mils of oat milk. The rest was to top up with water because we ran out of the oat milk. 100 grams of frozen blueberries. Quite nice, get a nice little consistency of like the warm and hot as well as the crunch because they're frozen. We've got 1 whole banana, dusted with some sweet grounded cinnamon, and then topped with some Himalayan salt. Again, good for the palms, get some electrolytes in you, as well as just to accentuate the flavors of this meal, because yeah, it just tastes bloody good, baby. So meal number 2 is currently in the process of being made. Currently listening to some Machine Gun Kelly, which is literally unheard of. And I tell you now, he's probably one of my favorite artists to listen to just in general. Me, like a fair few years ago, would be like never listen to him. Like his rap music sucks. And I literally give Eminem like 100% credit for like roasting him with his rap music, because now he's literally making like the best type of music around, and that is punk rock music, and it's incredible. I swear to God, I never fall in love. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what meal number 2 is looking like. We've got 1 whole bagel, we've got 100 grams of chicken, we've got a little bit of mayo, some beetroot, and a little bit of salad in there, but that looks incredible. Can't wait to dive into this. Yeah. I'm happy to kneel down for this, but I'm going to do a taste test for you boys because this looks so bloody good. Here we go. That shit's popping. That shit's delicious. Call me the best bagel maker in the world. Okay, so that's meal number 2 done. Gonna get myself ready for the gym in a moment, but I just want to quickly to say that if anyone does like calorie tracking, yeah, it's not too bad. But if you ever tried macro tracking, that shit is the hardest thing in the world. Obviously, if Alex is watching this YouTube video, he knows that my fats is just something I really need to like truly need to work on. But trying to hit your fat goal, like 60 grams of fat, like for me, that is quite low. Like before I started my program, I used to have like 114, maybe a bit more, like 120 grams of fat in my dietary nutrition when I was at like 4,200 calories on the average. But now I'm on 3,000 calories, weighing at 97 kilos. Trying to hit like 40 to 60 grams of fat is literally so hard. So trying to keep everything clean eating as much as possible, trying to keep fat to a minimum is literally the hardest thing ever. And for those of you who do it like on a daily, keeping fat all on the low, like fucking handshake, because that shit is so hard, especially when you're such like a peanut butter lover and that shit's so high in fats. It's hard. All right, my people, so we just rocked the 2-7 gym. We're getting ready for our leg session. Our little pre-workout snack before we start is a little Rice Krispie Squares, the famous little bodybuilding little snack before we start. We do need to get a check-in today with our coach, so I do need to get some pictures or like a video recording of myself, just, you know, front, on, side and back, and maybe a little bit of flexing as well. So I do need to get that done and sent off for my check-ins, because today is my check-in week. Yeah, grab a few things from Sainsbury's just for my dinner, as well as a little bit of a meal prep for my working week, because I'm working Tuesday to Friday for these sports camps. It is half term, but I help run sports camps for children during the half terms. So yeah, gonna be snacking on this baby, and hopefully we're gonna get some good gains. So that is the leg session done. We've got our meal number 3, which is 100 grams of Cocoa Pops, 200 mils of oat milk, and a banana as well, whole banana, just up the calories and just get my fruit intake as well, which I do try and get at least 3 bits of fruit in a day if I can, which I have today, blueberries as well as bananas, and I love a banana, so that's awesome. The gym session was pretty good. Managed to do more or less every single exercise, but I had to cut out a few exercises that caused a little bit too much flexion in my ankle. For those of you who do know, I have got a sprained ankle and I'm still recovering from it, which is an absolute pain in the ass because I haven't really been able to train legs to the fullest for the longest, and it's just been an absolute nightmare because leg day is probably one of my favorite days at the gym, and not to be able to train it for like ages, like properly at the full intensity, weight and reps and sets, it just does my head in. But nevertheless, we just got to work around what we got to do. Whilst I eat my third meal, I do need to send in my check-in photos, which I managed to get today. So looking all right, not too bad. Weighing in at 97 kilos now from 101 kilos 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago or so. Well, I'm actually officially my 3rd week in, but this is like my 2nd check-in of the plan. So yeah, 2nd check-in out of the 3 weeks. So that's how we're looking at right now. 1 flex photo and the rest are just relax. Okay, so we are now on the last and final meal of the day, and we've got ourselves a chicken stir fry. And we're going to try and put on something on Netflix while we eat this delicious amount of food. Those of you who do care what's in this meal, go over it right now. So I've got 125 grams of basmati rice, 250 grams of chicken breast, a vegetable mixed stir fry, which is 300 grams of that, and then sticky Korean barbecue stir fry, little sauce as well. So that is going to be the makeup of this dinner. Yeah, that's going to be it for today's full day of eating, a realistic full day of eating. Total calories are going to be on screen right now. I believe it's going to be around 3,066. And the protein is going to be 179 grams of protein, 368 grams of carbs, and fat is 69. No, of course it's going to be bloody 69, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. If you guys enjoyed today's YouTube video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and yeah, I'll see you guys with a brand new YouTube video from there. I can't get over that bloody 69.